So we're at the PI, getting Ian ready for this weekend. Today was just basically a pre-session, just making sure he's firing on all cylinders, get the CNS firing, get him in, warmed up, and then get him out. I think this is an opportunity that Ian's been asking for. And as soon as we got the news, we were like, let's go. And it didn't really change much for us.
All the hard work is finished. We just have to do some drills, cut weight, that's it. Have fun. Last week we have to.
The vibe of the camp is going fantastic.
You know, I'm ready. When the gladiator come to the arena, he never chose opponent, you know. That's why I'm never choice. Just send me contract, that's it. Tomorrow night, doesn't matter who gonna step to the cage, I'm gonna smash them there.
Tonight, Islam's just working with mostly Muhammad and then myself. He's just more or less just working out a little bit, just, you know, to keep the technique alive and then work on the weight. Watching Islam work is pretty amazing. He's so calm. It's a pleasure for me to be part of the team still and seeing the growth. Before he leaves the sport, he's going to be one of the greats, I guarantee it.
Go to training a little bit and I leave from Vegas to LA. I training last 40 days in UFC PI. We push ourselves very hard. Fight week is beginning and we're ready. Fans gonna see two high-level fighters, you know.
August 15th, 2026, Philadelphia hosts a fight that could rewrite UFC history. Islam Makhachev, sitting at 28-1 and tied for the longest win streak ever, is one win away from the record, powered by his suffocating grappling and near unbeatable ground game. Standing across from him is Ian Garry, 17-1, who spent this camp sharpening his boxing, reach, and wrestling defense to survive Islam's takedowns. One side chasing GOAT status, the other vowing to stop history. This isn't just a title fight, it's a battle for who's truly the best.
30 goes down, Islam Makhachev returns once again to defend the welterweight championship of the world and is taking on the rightful #1 contender, in all honesty, in the welterweight division, Ian Machado Garry, or you could call him Ian the Vegan Garry, because there's been a whole thing all over Twitter, right? And Ian is copping a bit of shit for it. And he shouldn't, but he is, right? Because, you know, there's some stuff, if you go back a few years, where people were talking crap about Ian Garry, the fact that he lived with his wife's ex-husband, nutritionist, all that shit. You remember that. It's got nothing to do with it. Ian's a great guy, and he's a formidable opponent for Islam Makhachev. And
Plant-powered performance meets the most dominant grappler in the sport. The welterweight championship is on the line at UFC 330 as Islam Makhachev faces his biggest stylistic test yet.
Now, there is a very good possibility that that happens, right? I do favor Islam Makhachev, of course I do. I would be a fool to sit here and say that Islam Makhachev doesn't probably win that fight, right? That's just foolish, right? He probably does. He's unbelievable, right? He's incredible at what he does. He's the greatest lightweight of all time. He's probably the best pound-for-pound fighter in all of the sport that's active right now. But Ian Garry does have a unique challenge. He's 6'3", he's very long, he's quick, he's a good striker, and he's not afraid to spoil the fight, okay? And what I mean by that, and I did another video on this a while ago, so apologies for repeating myself, but he's happy to jab and jog. He's happy to pick him apart. He's happy to win on points, right? He's happy to just keep banging that jab and moving away. 1-2, move away. Little team kick, move away. Just keep dancing around that gigantic octagon.
Islam Makhachev remains the favorite, widely regarded as the greatest lightweight ever and possibly the sport's top pound-for-pound fighter. But Ian Garry brings a unique challenge. 6'3", long, fast, and never afraid to spoil a fight, jabbing, moving, and picking points apart across the octagon, rather than trading toe-to-toe.
Well, I think Islam would have to be a strong favourite, but I think Ian's going to give him some problems, because Ian's a tall guy, he's got great jiu-jitsu, he's got great striking. Yeah, I think Ian Garry's going to give Islam a lot of problems.
Okay, but is that enough problems to defeat him, or do you think Islam still takes him?
Yeah, I think Ian Garry can win. I think he can walk away with it, to be honest.
I think Makhachev is bigger, and he's stronger, and like he got more power, and he gonna take him down and hold him and submit him. Yeah.
I think it's hard to count on Islam right now. He's just so dominant. I don't see Ian having a lot of options to winning that one.
Dominant wrestling, suffocating pressure, and world-class grappling. Many fighters believe Islam Makhachev's relentless style will simply be too much for the challenger.
Okay, so do you think he wins, or is Islam taking it?
I think Ian Garry might pull out the upset. I mean, I know a lot of people might think that I'm crazy for thinking this, but if I had to be a betting man, I'd pick Ian Garry for the upset going into this fight.
Or will the champion stamp out another challenger? Let's hear another prediction from the pros.
You know, so for me, it's like I would be more intrigued to see Prates fight Islam or even Michael Morales, just because I think they have a higher finishing potential. I just don't think you're going to beat Islam in a decision. He's too good at timing the takedowns. He's too intelligent about when he shoots them, and if he gets you down, you're not going to get up. So I think, I don't know if Ian will get finished in this fight, but he'll make it tricky on the feet. But I just don't know if he'll be effective enough on the feet in terms of like accumulating damage by the time he gets taken down, because he will get taken down. He'll get a hold. All Islam has to do is really just get a hold of the leg one time throughout the round. I will say it's harder to get a hold of Ian Garry than it is to get a hold of Prates or Albert.
Analysts admit they'd rather see Prates or Michael Morales face Islam, believing they carry more finishing potential. The bigger problem for Garry? Beating Islam on the feet won't be enough. His takedown timing is too sharp, and once he gets you down, there's no getting back up. Garry may make things tricky standing, but the question remains. Can he do enough damage before the inevitable takedown comes?
Is Islam Makhachev the GOAT if he beats Ian Garry? Why? Why would that possibly be a discussion? Well, I'll tell you why, because he is currently tied. Islam is currently tied for the longest win streak in UFC history. If he beats Ian Garry, he will have the longest win streak in UFC history. And I gotta tell you, I must tell you in fairness, and Islam was very rude to me, but I still gotta tell you, weight classes matter to me. When they started talking about the greatest pound-for-pound fighters of all time, it used to frustrate me, and I go, well, it's between Dan Henderson and Kenny Florian. That's it.
Beating Ian Garry could put Islam Makhachev in GOAT conversations. He's already tied for the longest win streak in UFC history, and a win would break that record outright. Analysts admit weight classes matter when ranking pound-for-pound greatness, sparking fresh debate over where Islam truly stands among the all-time best. Drop your predictions in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss the best fight breakdowns right here on Next Round MMA.